Alright, I think we're live. I finally made it. Took a little bit, sorry for that, a little bit of a delay, but I'm currently trying to set up multi-stream actually, so I want to stream on YouTube and on Twitch, and I should be live on both platforms now. Let me just quickly check, so give me just a second. So YouTube seems to be working. Let me just check Twitch, just to see if that's working as well. And I don't see anything for Twitch at the moment, weirdly enough. Okay, so why is that? Twitch for some reason seems to have just a black screen. Give me a moment. Just want to say hi quickly. Hi Efficience. Hi Carl Raven. Nice of you to join me. I will be playing Trackmania in a bit, but currently struggling with well, the stream setup. So what is going on? Do I need to... What is going on with the Twitch stream? Might be that I have set the quality too high for that, so let me just check if I disable that one again. And then this, and see if we go live there again. Technology, yeah, for real, but it's okay. For real, but okay. Now Twitch is also live with picture. Nice. Okay, I think we have it now. I think we do. So just quickly to confirm, YouTube is also still running. Also, let me know if anything is off in terms of visuals or audio. Like YouTube seems to be fine as far as I can tell. And Twitch was working at least a moment ago. You see, it's still showing live. Yes, that is looking good. So, yeah, hopefully also my internet connection will be able to handle this once we actually have some moving picture. But we will see. Let me know if there's any problems. And I think I have delayed long enough, so let's actually do something here. And I think we should do weekly shorts later for sure, but I think we'll just start and just do some no, that's not where I wanted to go to arcade rooms, and we are gonna do some under 10 seconds because that's kind of a fun thing to do. I have, well, you will see, you might have seen already one video with this, but you may see more. I really enjoy this format. So I think this is what we are going to do. And I think I still need to enable speedometer plugin. Alright. And let me maybe turn down the music a little bit. I did put this on just for the beginning of the stream. Normally don't have music on here, but why not? If it's distracting or annoying, I can turn it off completely if you want. Just let me know. And yeah, we're just gonna go. If anyone's here that does play Trackmania as well, feel free to join. This is the under 10 seconds room in the arcade. So yeah, just feel free to join me. Ah, okay. Desert car over penalty cent. I know how this works in theory, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. So you need to basically two-wheel this, and there's apparently a different strat over towards the left. Also, this map is almost over, 20 seconds left. So we are gonna focus on the next one a little bit more. But yeah, just happy that I'm live finally. And oh, cool, Efficience, booting up Trackmania Turbo. Yeah, the track building is one thing that I have not really gotten into yet. I did it a little bit back in the Trackmania United days, but haven't really dabbled with it at all in the newest Trackmania. Just opened the editor a couple of times, but not really to build a proper map. Maybe that will come later. For now, I'm just playing and just enjoying myself with the amazing creations of other people. I mean, these under 10-second maps, they look so simple. They are very short, very simple. But I think there's a lot of work that goes into making these, especially since the mapper of this, Evarius, has made so many of them by now. It's really, really amazing. Carlraven asks which was the last Need for Speed game I played. Oh, the last one. I think that was a very long time ago. If I remember correctly, it was the original Hot Pursuit. So you know how old I am then, and that I really haven't played much Need for Speed, like in the past 20 years probably. It's actually kind of funny. I started with Need for Speed. It was my first proper racing game on PC. I played something else before, but that was a DOS game on floppy disks and stuff like that. And yeah, it was very interesting. But my first proper racing game was Need for Speed 2 on PC. And I played 3, so that was the original Hot Pursuit. No, actually, I think I played Most Wanted as well, the original Most Wanted. I think I dabbled a little bit when Need for Speed Online came out, but didn't really play that much. So, yeah, it was a long time ago that I played Need for Speed games. Really long time. And this map is, for sure, loads of drifting, which, if I'm talking and driving at the same time, really difficult to focus on, but... Okay, is this other one also drift? Probably, yeah. Oh yeah, Need for Speed World, that was the one, yeah. I played that a little bit, but not much. But yeah, I kind of need to take a look again. Like, I have such fond memories of the old Need for Speed titles. Like, especially the first Hot Pursuit, I played that so much. Also just split screen with friends. Just loads of fun. I remember that really fondly. But yeah, the newer ones, I really never got into them for some reason. I don't really know why. I think I did play... Did I play Underground, the first one? Maybe I played that a little at a friend's house or something at some point, but can't really say that I have played any of the more recent, and by more recent I mean in the last 10 years, I don't think I've played a single Need for Speed. But the series is also kind of dead now, isn't it? Like, as far as I've heard. Not 100% sure on that. Oh, that could have been good. This is a difficult track. 1.5 minutes, let me try to get a time in here. Better one at least. I don't even know if this last one is really a drift. Yeah, it is dead, okay. Yeah, or shelved. I don't really know. I don't even know who owns the rights to this. I mean, there were loads of different studios that made the different Need for Speed games as far as I know. But I'm not 100% sure, like, who owns the rights to the franchise overall and what is gonna happen with it. I feel like, yeah, I may have seen some videos or live streams of the last Need for Speed, if I remember correctly. But I can't really remember much. For some reason, it wasn't ever really a thing that I had gotten interested. So I never really gave it a shot in trying it myself or just looking into it more. Alright, also let me quickly once again see. I can see YouTube is definitely running. Awesome that some people are already here, and welcome to everyone that just joined. We're just gonna do some under 10 seconds, under 10 second maps by Everios. I'm on the live server right now, and after that, around about when it comes out, that should be in about half an hour, we're gonna do the weekly shots discovery. But yeah, I wanted to check if the live stream on Twitch is also still running. Yes, it is. Nice. Okay. So I'm not quite sure. I can't really tell if anyone's watching on Twitch. I need to set up some kind of dashboard or something where I can see what's happening there. I was just curious if this would work. I was just kind of trying. If it hadn't worked, then I would have just streamed here on YouTube, but yeah. Efficient said that everyone basically played the original Most Wanted. Yeah, that's probably fair. I just have such fond memories of that. It's just... Well, the original Most Wanted and the original Hot Pursuit. Those were really, really... I just have really fond memories of that. What do we have here? Is a backslide map? Backslide on road surface, I think. So this is what this is. No, that wasn't really great. Or maybe it isn't even, I don't know. Oh, you need a lot of speed. Let me try without fancy backslide. Just release a bit. Just looked like a backslide angle, I don't know. Might be not. Okay, nice. Didn't even get the finish. Guessing it's just a release timing thing here, and then get to the road and full steer. Something like that, okay. Car Raven, last title was NFS Rivals. I don't even know if I would recognize that game, I have to say. What is the... Don't really know what the deal is with this map. Just lose a lot of speed if you drift there, so... Oh, almost. Well, if I wouldn't have gone on the grass there, that would have been maybe decent. Ah, it was too much sliding, I think. Yeah. Rivals was basically Hot Pursuit, but open world and very edgy. Or was it the one with the, like, I wouldn't say comic graphics, but like these weird overlays? I remember seeing something in a Need for Speed game which just looked like very cartoonish, and I don't know, didn't really fit what I had remembered or what I thought Need for Speed should be. And therefore I wasn't interested in that. Maybe that was that game. Maybe that was also another. Oh, that was Unbound. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do remember just seeing a trailer or a video for that and was like, that doesn't look like interesting to me. Okay, that was the latest one. I see. Oh, yeah. Where am I jumping? Once again. Just a straight jump there and I have it. Well, I at least get an improvement. I said I think it's all about the release timing here. Am I so far behind sometimes? It's probably something with the booster initially. You probably need to like go diagonal here or something to get more booster speed. Because look at my ghost, it's just pulling away. This good? Come on. One improvement. Oh no. Bad angle. We have 20 seconds left. Let's see. I had to... yeah. One more try. No improvement, sadly. Okay. Didn't really understand this map, I have to say. It goes so fast on these servers. Like, if I was playing this offline, which I did, by the way, there will be a video sometime this week probably, it's a lot easier. You can take a look at records and really understand what's going on. This is just like trial and error, which is also fun, definitely. But yeah, you can't learn as much if you don't take a look at the records, for example. Okay, efficiency also never really clicked with Unbound. Okay, yeah, it's sometimes, even if the developers have the best intentions, if it like flops in the beginning and there isn't really a player base, then even if the developers are really doing things well and just the game doesn't do well and then it doesn't get updates anymore, we all know the drill. I mean, yeah. There could be kind of fun at some point on the channel to just visit some of the older Need for Speed titles as well. Because I basically started on Need for Speed with racing games. I mean, kind of. It wasn't my very first, but it was one of the first ones where I actually played quite a lot. Which was Need for Speed 2. But yeah, I haven't really played any of the newer games, so either just checking out the old ones for nostalgia reason, if they are even still playable, or just one of the newer ones just to see what those are like. Could be also fun. Maybe an idea for the future. And what is this map? Like, rally car reactor boost ice. Like, I don't really know how that works, have to be honest. Like, I think you wanna go like kind of sideways, but probably not too sideways, because that will then slow you down, and then sometimes you just don't get any sideways momentum, like there towards the finish, and then you're not getting to where you wanted to go. And this is a really bad angle, I think. It's just too slow. Or I'm not even hitting the finish. Yeah, the problem with revisiting the older games is I have such great memories, and in my mind's eye, the old games still look so awesome, but I fear that if I would start those up, they would just look horrid. I mean, I know what kind of monitor I was using back in the day to play the older Need for Speed titles, but like maybe there are even some remakes. I think they even remade the original Most Wanted at some point, if I remember correctly. Ah, damn. Well, still an improvement. Let me focus here. Well, I still hit the finish, but improvement once again. Oh boy. Probably need to go quite tight around this. My ghost is so far ahead. Okay. Once again, always hitting that finish pole. Oh, almost. Most Wanted 2012 was not a remake. I just Yeah, maybe that's just me misremembering things. I feel like they remade something, but maybe I'm just, yeah, misremembering that. Could have just slapped it on Burnout Paradise 2 with no real cars. That's sad. Like, maybe it's just a good idea to at some point just see if going for just trying to play the older games once again could be a fun thing. Another thing that I actually am currently working on, I have, well, tried to boot up the original Forza Horizon. I never played that because I never owned a console. So I was always playing PC, so I started with Forza Horizon 3. And I actually did install on an emulator the first Forza Horizon. And I did play that a little bit just to check it out. That might be a thing that, well, at some point will be on the channel actually. Because I definitely want to do the new Forza Horizon when that comes out, and I kind of wanted to revisit the first Horizon because, as I said, never played that at all. And also, they are bringing some of the features back. Like, they were talking about the wristbands, which they will bring to the new Horizon, and that is actually a thing that's originating in the first Horizon title. So it was kind of fun to see that. I'm kind of curious how they're gonna implement that in the newest, in Forza Horizon 6. I feel like I've played this track before. Maybe also on a server. Oh yeah, I also have records, so that's probably why. I probably should jump here a little bit, because there's penalty in the end. And that's also penalty, yeah. That was a little bit too much of a jump, but something like that. Actually, I wanted to check if I can even see if something is happening on Twitch. I don't think there is. Well, I just wanted to see if Twitch streaming would be working. So far I've gotten a bot message for view botting, really nice. I don't know why this is a thing on Twitch. But if anyone is joining on Twitch, just say hi in the chat so I know. But yeah. Okay, Carbon is the successor to Most Wanted. Okay. Yeah, I think I might take a look at what actually is the full history of the Need for Speed games at some point, so I actually know what's going on there, and I have a little bit more of a complete picture. Efficiency. Oh, I kind of had a feeling that you were planning something big for Horizon 6, that is. Let me guess, you probably have some ideas for some liveries, right? I mean, we will also get some new cars, as far as I know, so... Yeah, but Horizon 6 definitely needs to deliver. I haven't really played Horizon 5 in probably half a year or something. It was really fun when it came out, and I played it for a couple of months, and then it kind of dwindled, it just got less and less. And at some point I didn't really feel like I wanted to boot it up just to do all these festival playlist weekly grinds. It's just got a little bit boring after a while. Okay, nice, another improvement. Not 100% sure what's the best line around the top there. Maybe, yeah. I think I know what's happening. But yeah, so far I'm really curious about Horizon 6. I was a little bit skeptical when they announced, well, the game and nothing else really, what it would be, and when they showed off what they had planned and some of the features and what the world would look like, was definitely looking a lot more interesting than I originally thought. So I'm curious how it's gonna pan out. I feel like if they nail not only the map itself, which looks really gorgeous so far, but also the gameplay. It looks like they're bringing back a lot of the features which were really great in Horizon 5, but also adding on top of it, and that's really needed and really awesome. Like, just the fact alone that you are supposed to be able to make custom tracks with custom starting points. So you don't need to start on like where a specific racetrack starts in the game. But I think they said you can just start anywhere. That's really cool. And then also having like basically multi-building with multiple people at the same time. That's really awesome, I think. But yeah, I'm really, really curious. Of course, yeah, as Efficient said, teaser is a teaser. And also with what they said, I think I'm a little bit burnt with Forza Motorsport. So I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic, but I don't want to get hyped, is I think what I want to say. So while yes, I hope that they will do well, and I'm optimistic that they will, I'm not... I will try it at least to not get too hyped about it, because like I don't want to get another Forza Motorsport situation where I'm like going all in and I'm really excited about it, and then, well, the game just having too many problems. Yeah, don't really want to dwell on the Forza Motorsport thing, but yeah, it was not great. We started the channel on Forza Motorsport with hoping that that would really take off and be like a big thing for years to come, and well, that really didn't work out. But yeah, that's in the past now, so I said don't want to dwell on it now. And this is another map that I have played, I think, and I seem to remember that was something with hitting these, whatever these dirt sausages are here, more on the side to get a better jump. Yeah, improvement, nice. Getting closer to author medal at least. But it seems a little bit random to me, I have to say. Left is faster, I think. Or not. Almost. Yeah, Efficiency, I feel you. Like, Forza Motorsport was something. The whole situation with what they did tease in the very beginning and what it turned out to be. Great of me jumping over the whole booster. But yeah, for what I've seen so far of Horizon 6 and from what we all have seen for Horizon 5, which did have some problems, but I think never as severe as Forza Motorsport, I'm quite optimistic for Horizon 6, and I will definitely try it out when it comes out. But yeah, I just hope that they deliver. There's probably some release timing here to get over these bumps a little bit better. And by the way, for anyone that joined in recent minutes, let's say it like that, feel free to say hi in the chat first of all, and just to catch you all up, we're just doing some under 10-second maps on the live servers, on the arcade servers, and in about 10 minutes, yeah, about 10 minutes time, we are gonna do the weekly shorts discovery. And I will see if I will be able to do all author medal times. So far I have always been able. The author times on the weekly shorts aren't that difficult, but I am also still not a very great player, so might still struggle on some of those maps. We'll see. Oh. Okay. There's something where you need to land better for that booster, I think. Can't really figure out now. I just could jump over this last bump, that would be nice, but haven't really found a way. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Time's up, so I think we're gonna do one more, and after that we'll, I think, wait for the weekly shorts campaign to start. It's getting something to drink real quick, and let me also, while this is loading, check once again. Everything is still working fine, which it does look like. For some reason my OBS is not showing dropped frames or anything like that. Not quite sure what's going on. That's just the info bar is completely gone, where it normally shows if I have dropped frames, but seems like YouTube is happy. It says excellent, which is nice. So I think we're good on that front. And yeah, everything else seems to be working still. So that's nice. So far, successful on the experiment here. Yeah. It's still loading? Yeah. If anything, with the Group C Alfa Romeo confirmed, perhaps some race cars will come over. Yeah, it looks like it. I think they also... I think I saw a video that showcased some videos that were spotted in the trailer and the gameplay, like announcement thingy. And some of those cars are actually not in Forza Horizon 5, but are in Forza Motorsport. So I think just also because they remade some models just for Forza Motorsport, I think they will, at least hopefully, bring over some race cars again to Forza Horizon 6. At least I hope so. Oh, what's going on? What is this map about? I'm not 100% sure how to do this. It's probably about angling the right way and then also air braking. This is just very slow here. Didn't angle. Almost an improvement. That was a little bit better. Yeah, over a second improvement. But still not even gold, so need to be a little bit better here. What's going on the Twitch side? Okay, still getting spam messages here. Oh, great. Why? Can I even... I don't know. Great. I'm not really sure if this Twitch thing is working out. The only thing I'm getting is like viewbot messages. Not really great. Okay, you need to be towards the booster way faster. Always forget to air brake there. What was that line in the end? I think it's all about getting towards the boosters as quickly as possible and also air braking properly. Still not great. And even I'm way more. Yeah, I'm just always messing up the last one here. Oh. Nah, come on. Can't even get gold medal on this. 30 seconds, come on. Not like this. Oh. Last try. Not like this. Oh well. Didn't really figure out this map. But I think we are now almost at 6 PM. And that means weekly shots time. So since we do have like a minute left, let me actually go into the weekly shorts of last week, because I actually did grind in parentheses a little bit for the second map, which I really did enjoy, and I managed to get a time that's, I think, in the top 2000. Yeah, 1466. I was really happy with that, and I kind of want to compare to the P1 just to see. Can I? Yeah. So yeah, of course he goes way more inside. That I was kind of sure about, but I'm kind of wondering where else I'm losing here, because I felt like I had a really good run. But yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow, going so much inside there. Interesting. So yeah, I think just better drift here, although my drift was actually fine, but he goes so inside and just bumps on the, like, the kind of diagonal part there. And yeah, also losing a little bit here. But yeah, I did grind this map for like 1.5 hours, I think. Just wanted to get a better time. I think I had a 17.5 or something in Discovery, and I really wanted to get a better time here. So yeah, I'm still happy with this, but interesting to see how much faster people still are. I mean, it's only 0.3, but 0.3 is still a lot on a short map like this. But yeah, that's last week's weekly shorts. Let me just catch up on chat real quick. So okay, efficiency are working on options if they don't add any race cars, that is. Okay, so maybe just some upgrading, tuning cars, and then liveries to make them fully race cars. Could be a thing. Actually, any chance you stream Horizon 6 with viewers if the chance came by? Yeah, there is a chance for sure. Like, one thing I'm not 100% sure about is like the PC specs or just the performance needed to play Horizon 6 and then on top stream the thing. That if that works and if I can get a good quality still, so playing and streaming at the same time, then yes, I will want to do some Horizon 6 live streaming as well. Not quite sure if that's gonna be in the very beginning or if I just take my time and just do videos on just the campaign and then just do live streams later. It's probably what's gonna happen, but yeah, I think I will. Well, I will play it, so why not live stream it if it works? So that's kind of the gist of it. Alright, I think we can go into the discovery for the weekly shorts. So since I kind of also want to do this as a YouTube video separately, I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of an intro if I can manage to do this live. It's always kind of weird if you're on a live stream, but I've seen other people do it as well, so why not? So welcome back to Weekly Shorts. It's week number 63, and this is actually recorded on a live stream. So if you want to see me do these weekly shorts discoveries live, if I have the time, I will do this Sunday at 6 p.m, probably starting the stream a little bit early all the time. And well, then you can watch me live. But other than that, we're just gonna check them out right now. So it's what is going on? Sorry, give me a second. Okay, something went wrong here. It was Twitch again. Like maybe the multi-stream thing is not a great idea. I don't know. Well, it seems to be working again. Sorry about that. Let me actually restart so that I have something that is worthy of some like just for just a YouTube video. Okay, let's try this again. So welcome back to Weekly Shorts. It's week number 63 and we're gonna discover the new 5 maps that we will, well, hopefully be able to beat all the author times with again. By the way, I'm recording this on a live stream, so you can also find the VOD for that on the channel, and if you want to join me live, feel free. It's always when I have time, I will record these live and well, do also a live stream for these on Sunday. So feel free to join me. If you see me just catching the stream, then yeah, you can say hi in chat. And yeah, therefore, I think we are ready to go into week 63, map number 1. And if it lets me load, yeah, there we go. All right, so what do we have? Oh, for some reason, my controller was not properly connected. Okay, now it's working. Nice. So what do we have? We have for the first track, well, last week's first track that we like maybe could take a look at again if you're interested afterwards, because last week's track actually had some shortcuts or some hidden routes. It was something I did not see at all in the discovery. Yeah, okay. So need to go around. All right. Okay, seems kind of simple, but yeah, after last week's map, I'm kind of curious if there's once again any sort of shortcuts or something, and this is definitely not the way to do this. Can't wobble the car like this. So it's not the best line, I think. I think we will need to figure out something else for that. But interesting map for a first one. It's kind of a road dirt mix map. I like it, and that's already author medal. Okay, but I think we'll just keep going and try to improve this, because I think there's a lot of time left. And yeah, as I said, this drop down is something I don't really know. Like, that is really bad. So like, how can we take this? Let me actually take a look in Cam 7 so that we can figure out, like, is there a way to go smooth down the hill here? That might be a thing. So if I just take a very inside line and then try to go smooth here, that might be. So let me try that. Go smooth down this first hill, obviously, but I need to go more towards the right side here. So okay. I don't even have to go like, yeah, this is definitely more the way. And it wasn't perfect yet, but for sure better than my screwed up jump that I did before. Yeah, and then, alright. Yeah, I think there's a lot more time in this. So it's all about getting this dirt downhill smooth for the beginning. That's very important, I feel. And there's some penalty sand, which I should not go over, but other than that, not that easy to get this super smooth. There is some space, yeah, probably something like this. And just use the hills here to get the car to rotate. And inside line for the finish. Nice, that was pretty decent, I would say. Give this another go. Once again, sand. I think we do have a little bit more speed, but that was too wide. Yeah, a little bit too wide. Let's go for maybe one more improvement before we move on to the next map. That's probably not 100% sure what the best line is for this basically. So if I should go high up to get more speed, what I should definitely not do is eat the gear on the dirt. That's not a great idea. Oh, that's better. And going inside here, there's probably once again gonna be some no slide lines. And if I can hit the finish, that would be nice. I mean, I did hit it, but I didn't get it. There. Oh, what was that? I did hit something. Okay. Yeah, I think there will be some no slide lines that will be a lot faster than what I'm doing, because I have to steer quite a lot on these dirt sections here. And then just go very tight here. Nice. Wasn't perfect once again, but I think I'm happy with this for now. Great map, I think. I really like it. It's like a little bit different of a road dirt mix and quite enjoyable. And I think if you take some time here, I think you can find some very interesting lines, because there's, with these hills, like, you can just go very wide and use all of the space and then maybe get some more speed. Especially here in this first one, I feel like there's potential at least for better lines. Interesting one for sure. But let's move on to map number 2. Alright, what do we have here? Let's maybe let's take a look at the map with Cam 7. So, also looks quite nice. Looks a little bit like a tech map, I would say. Was the wrong button? I kind of don't want to drive in Cam 3, but in Cam 1. Oh, interesting. So yes, kind of tech. I hope you don't need Neo slides, because I can't do these. I think if you steer early enough for this, yeah, you can just make it full speed, and then maybe just use these. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't hit the wall there. Not even 100% sure if any of this is a slide, or if you can just take all of this full speed. That was author time? Wow. Okay. I mean, yes, the author times here are quite easy. I think I read somewhere at some point that they are easy on purpose, because only records driven that are faster than the author time are hidden. So showing a secret in the left, which is, like, it does make sense, because you obviously always want all the times that are driven to be secrets, so author time should not be... you can't really take that full speed. Author time should not be that difficult, so yeah, I shouldn't be surprised that I did get author time that easily. Okay, also a way to do this. Interesting, I'm not 100% sure. Like, it's not really full speed and I didn't really get a drift there. Maybe I wasn't fast enough. But this might be a drift. Let me just try and experiment a little bit to see if we can figure out what the best lines are here. So here, if I wouldn't hit the inside there, it would be better, but let's just continue. And since I'm quite slow now, just a little bit of a release here, and then go towards this finish. Maybe the other one is faster if you have a good line for that. And this one, just full speed. Like here, I would say you probably need to drift or take the hill in a little bit of an awkward way. I think I'm gonna drift here now as well, and yeah, I think this finish should be faster. Just open steering at the end. Yeah, what I was saying about this hill, well, I couldn't really show it now, but that was a decent drift, I would say. Like, so far, I think drifting for me is the best, and you can probably triangle finish here, which Will likely be faster, but I think if I have a good run, I don't want to test my luck there. Because I might just miss or just hit the triangle part that I don't want to hit. But yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about. You can take the hill a little bit, jump a tiny bit, and then just have an auto slide. But I always hit the inside there, so that doesn't really work. I think we're just gonna do a normal drift. A little bit late on the drift here. But then we can just full speed this. Another improvement, nice. Okay. And hi Ketchup TM in Twitch chat. First time, or first real Twitch message actually. Awesome of you to join, welcome. Just for everyone that didn't catch the beginning of the stream, I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so far it's still working, so wasn't 100% sure when I set this up, but it looks like it is. So if you want to catch me live, then, well, you can go to your preferred platform. I will try to always stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, since I know most of my audience, obviously all of my audience is on YouTube at the moment. But I also kind of wanted to see if maybe there is an audience on Twitch that would be interested in a very mediocre player trying to like be somewhat decent at least in Trackmania. So let me try to get another improvement here. I was a little bit too early. Did get an auto slide there, I think so. And once again, not a great drift. Oh, did get another jump there. So yeah, wanna get another improvement here before we move on to the next track. It's always so weird to see if you do these discoveries right when the tracks release. I'm like 73rd in the world right now, which does not make sense at all. But I know why. It's just because not a lot of people have played these yet. Did release a little bit, but still an improvement. Okay. I think we'll take that and move on to the next one. I think once again, pretty nice track. I think I like the first one a little bit better, but still, like for a semi-tech track, a very short one at that, it's fun. It's once again gonna be interesting to see what people figure out here, because I feel like since I'm still very new to Trackmania, I'm not getting the best lines here, but I think I did get it decent. For sure not great. I'm not a great player, I know that, but yeah, I think I'm happy with this for now. So let's move on to track number 3. Let's see, we're gonna have pathfinding once again. Nice looking track. Just watch it in the cinematic view here. It looks quite awesome. Nice scenery. And well, we'll just see if we can figure out something here. Okay, I already see that there's probably a shortcut for this first one. Okay. Well then again, this is penalty, maybe not? Let's see. Yeah, I shouldn't probably go over that penalty so much, but I think that's faster. But let's just continue. Okay, and there's a finish there, but I feel like that's not the only finish. Let me try and drive once again. Let's maybe get this a little bit better. This still not great, but okay. These plastic road combinations are interesting. There's probably another way to cut there, but let me actually go to Camp 7 and see what we can see. So is this not a pathfinding map, or are the other paths just hidden, or is it all about finding the best shortcuts? I feel like so far I'm not even seeing another finish, so maybe this time it's not a pathfinding map like we had the last few weeks, but so the last few weeks we did have just lots of different paths with lots of finishes, apart from that one week where it was just weird, the black map, if you remember, from like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yeah, for this one, like maybe it's just about figuring out where you can cut and where you should maybe not. So I feel like even here you can probably jump over the grass, and then here, oh, there's another checkpoint there, okay. But still, I think this is like kind of find the best path while cutting kind of track. This looks like it. So something like this, and then maybe go here. Then it's like really difficult to get a good line there, but yeah, I think I see the point of the map. Like going around here just does not make any sense, I feel like. Like let me actually see. This maybe still makes sense, but I feel like it doesn't. Oh, well, actually it does. I'm way faster. Interesting. So maybe my first idea that the direct path is faster maybe was wrong, or maybe I just didn't do it well enough. But I have so much more speed here. And then you can take this jump. And well, I don't know for this last section. And also didn't get this grade, but interesting. I feel like I just don't have enough Trackmania knowledge and experience to properly figure out what the best way to do this is on these kind of maps. Yeah, this is definitely not it. Let me actually try to get a decent run with the just normal route, I would call it, so just staying on the non-penalty surface. And just see how fast that would be before we try and figure out some shortcut lines, because there's still a lot of time in the normal route. That was okay, but still not great. So not really getting this uphill correct. Jumping there I think is really bad. And I also feel like sliding on the road surface here is probably also not great, but okay, let's maybe try now and see if we can get some of these shortcuts and see if they are faster. That was not great. Once again, I also don't want to spend too much time on these pathfinding tracks, because I feel like there's just a lot of things that you can do. Yeah, like this is shorter, but it's so slow, so I'm not 100% sure. I feel like getting this jump right is probably good. Kind of want to get one more improvement, so let me see. Like maybe how do we even do this uphill properly? It's just better, but still not great. Maybe I'm also missing something really big that I just don't see here, but yeah, I don't know. These kinds of maps are really not my forte at the moment. Still. feel like you can overjump this. If you do it properly, you probably also are quite a bit faster, but didn't really get it so far. That's just a really bad angle. And then I'm slow. Yeah. That doesn't work at all. Very interesting for a map 3. I really would have expected more of the same of the last weeks, but really isn't. So yeah, I feel like since I can't really figure this out, I think we're gonna move on to the next track shortly. Yeah, I don't really know. So nice track, looks really, really good and like really great visuals, but I'm really interested in what the better Trackmania players, the smarter people, can figure out what is gonna be fast on this, because I have no clue. So let's move on to track number 4. And Ketchup, you're gonna stay on Twitch and be special there? Yeah, why not? I mean, this is why I am multi-streaming. It's for people to be able to watch these streams on the platform of their choice. And awesome to see that someone found the stream. I mean, Twitch is kind of difficult with discovery inherently because streams like mine with no viewers are at the bottom, so I guess that's why. But yeah, all good, all good. And just want to quickly see, YouTube is also still working, right? Let me just quickly, before we move on, just give me a second. Because looked like something was wrong on the YouTube dashboard. But no, seems good. All right. Then let's continue with map number 4. So map number 4 is always the fast track. And I think we go to the left here. I mean, there's an arrow. I can see, I have eyes. Sometimes just the obvious things are eluding me. Yeah, definitely the fast track. And a reactor boost. Did not expect that. Okay, and then... Is this the finish? Yeah. Okay, Ketchup, you always filter the bottom. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, currently doing the discovery, and I always try to also get that up on YouTube as a video, so kind of hybrid now with live streaming and trying to get this out as a video for people not catching the live stream, but no worries, no worries. I will still try to read all the chat messages. So just for the people watching the YouTube video, feel free to drop by when I'm live streaming. I will probably not always be able for these weekly shorts, but whenever I can, I will try to. And this is like kind of a short full speed map with probably speed slides. Oh no, just wait. Still an improvement. I just saw there's a finish also in the left gap in the building. And we probably need a lot more of this booster to be fast here. So once again, let me actually try to not air brake here, because I feel like you just get a better landing if you, well, maybe not. But yeah, I think you need to just go up early to get a lot of the booster. And then it's just about this wall ride, getting that clean. And then that finish is definitely a lot closer. Okay, that was a decent run. So not a great start. Let's try again. Yeah, but I think I need to air brake here. Don't really know if this is like I once again am very clueless, and I clipped there. Or what was that? Like, why is my previous best so much faster there? I don't get it. Probably about the landing. You also probably want to land here a lot earlier. Look at the speed that my previous best has in comparison to me here. Oh, okay. Better wall ride, so still an improvement. Okay. Also some weird transition going on towards that booster. I'm not quite sure about that. And I also don't really know how to take this wall ride for maximum speed, but that was decent, I would say. Not amazing, but I think we'll leave it at that for this map. I'm not the best player on these kind of maps. Well, I have no clue about full speed. And yeah, this transition here was kind of awkward. I'm not sure, it's probably on purpose. Like maybe you can even set up some speed slides in the end here. You probably can, and you probably are a lot faster if you can do this. But yeah, decent track. Like, I don't mind this at all. Just that full speed isn't really my forte, but still a nice track. Like, so far I'm really happy with this week's tracks. So let's see if map number 5 will also radical. If map number 5 will also be as amazing as the rest. Well, oh no. What are we playing here? Okay. So is this Pac-Man? And like, are these... I'm not 100% sure. I think these yellow circles are checkpoints. And probably if I get hit by these ducks, then... well, no, it's not game over, but... and where's the finish now? It's the finish here towards the side, maybe? It's this red part? Ah, I see. Okay, interesting concept. Like, this is for sure one of the most unique ones that we've played in Weekly Shorts. But not only is it really difficult, I think, with this top-down view, but also it's pathfinding, kind of. Like, it's probably all about figuring out where the checkpoints actually are, and then, like, getting the finish. Ah, okay, I missed the one on the top. Okay, can we take cam 7 here? We probably cannot, right? No. It's forced camera. So let's maybe try... Oh, it just seems so natural to go to the left here. Let me try to do this. And take... Okay, that one, and then we go... Okay. I think I... Well, I wouldn't say I figured it out, but you can definitely do stuff like this. And here, and up. You don't really need to hit these things fully. This one is a little bit awkward because, yeah, and then the ducks are in the way. Interesting. Like, what else could we do? Like, this top one was a little bit awkward for the end section. Like, we could also take that first, I guess. Like, do this. Yeah, we should probably try to do that better. Really difficult to get this turnaround going. I'm not that fast yet, so... Or maybe, let me actually try... Like, we'll do this. Just take the path differently. Okay, I was kind of confused on where to go here. So difficult to control. Yep. Okay, we'll just continue regardless. Not the ducks. And then, okay, this is then the last one. Interesting. I think my first... Well, let me actually, like, let me try properly once again. The other idea here. This, yep, almost. A little bit too early. But yeah, very interesting concept for a map. Very unique. Once again, not great. Come on. And then towards the finish. And that could work. Let me try once again. I feel like it's a little bit more difficult to drive than my first idea, but regardless, maybe it's still fast. Yeah, it was a lot better. And then just this. And towards the finish. Come on. Nice. Okay, that was decent. Let me check once again this path. I feel like you can just... You don't even need to do this turnaround that I did in the beginning. Just need a good angle for... Oh, this circle, this checkpoint. And then... like maybe... Maybe. Like maybe that is why the third map also wasn't like the pathfinding one, the puzzle one. I still feel like this turnaround is good, but just because we now have like kind of a pathfinding one in the last one here. It's just too slow. Maybe just release a lot here and do this and yeah, almost. That could be fast. Oh, almost. I will get this at some point. Kind of want to get another improvement here. That was not close enough. So yeah, you don't need to do, or you need to be on the circles, but you need to be kind of close to get the checkpoint. They are, well, somewhere in the vicinity. Oh boy. Yep. Okay. Then here, and then duck is in the way. And yeah, this last one is then... That's kind of awkward, I have to say. Well, let me give this a couple more tries. Oh, okay. That's definitely slower though, even though I messed up in the end. I think my path that I did take was pretty good. Like there may be something even faster, like I'm pretty sure there is. And you can also just drive it faster, you can clearly see, I mean I had so much more speed already. But, like this top-down view is super difficult to drive and to judge. I also don't know what kind of surface we are driving on. It feels quite slippery, but then also it has enough grip so you don't slide out. And now I confuse myself with the steering direction. Great. Yeah, too early. I kind of want to get one more improvement here. This is a fun one. Like this is normally really not my type of map, really not my style that I enjoy, but for some reason this is really addicting. No! Ah, come on. Maybe... I just noticed, really late, but I feel like these walls are plastic and they don't really slow you down, so you can probably also do some like wall hit strategies, which if you do that correctly can probably also be still a little bit faster. Oh boy. Nope. Ah, come on. Okay, I'm gonna give this like 3 more tries with this one. So, okay, 2 more. Okay. I think I just got pooped off the map by a duck. Interesting. Okay, that was way too slow. But still, let's continue. Ah, damn it. Okay, but yeah, interesting. Very interesting map. And I also kind of want to take a look at the replay for this. Can we somehow... Can I now take a look at the replay? I'm not 100% sure, but like maybe we can just go into the replay section and just check that out. Should be in autosaves, because I kind of want to see what that looks like. Interesting, very interesting. So this is what the map actually looks like from Cam 1. You can't really see the checkpoints. Well, the trigger is somewhere close to these circles. This end section was really not that great, but super creative, super fun map. I really like this one. But not only this one, I think I liked all of them. Like, I'm very, very happy with this week's weekly shorts. Very, very fun maps. Like the first one, very basic, but still interesting. I think I might play this a little bit more off stream. Even the second one was really fun. The third one I didn't get, so I might take a look what other people are doing on that. Fourth one isn't really mine, but still great. And the fifth one really, really creative and super fun. So yeah, I really enjoyed these. Let me know in the comments of the YouTube video if you enjoyed these too. And yeah, if you have played them and what your thoughts are. But really, really fun. And yeah, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that, I want to say thanks a lot for watching and have an awesome day. Alright, YouTube outro also done. So yeah, I will cut that later to like, I'm still kind of learning how to do this with the live streaming stuff and doing YouTube at the same time. So sorry if I didn't get to your message in time. Efficients, you had to jump out for dinner. Okay, you did witness the last map. Yeah, that last map was very, very interesting. Like, as I said, like very creative. This is the kind of thing that, like, the community in Trackmania is so amazingly creative, not only with just building normal maps and just making great routes and beautiful scenery, but then they also come up with these kinds of things. I mean, like, okay, you maybe get this idea somehow, but then the execution on this also, like, this is always something that boggles my mind, that people are able to do this. So yeah, really, really creative, and as I said, quite fun. Might actually play this more. Yes, this is kind of a Pac-Man map with circles and ducks, and you're in the rally car on whatever surface this is. Might be plastic, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, as I said, ridiculous what kind of things you can do in the Trackmania track creator. I mean, this is probably also, like, this is not vanilla. I don't think you can do this with the standard Mania editor thingy, but just crazy what you can do. But yeah, overall, really, really fun maps this week. As I said, the first one here, I think this is a map that I would hunt, in parentheses once again, something that I would just play a little bit for myself and just try and see if I can get a good time on this. It's kind of awesome, these weekly shorts, that you can, even as a still beginner player like me, try and figure out things for yourself, because you can't take a look at records and you have to just figure out for yourself what are the best lines, what, like, is there some secrets maybe? Oh, by the way, secrets, since I'm speaking of that, I did show this map here last week, and I kind of thought, okay, basic map, very, very simple, nothing to it. I mean, just like drive here and like a little bit of grass sections and yeah, whatever. And then you just need to be very much inside here for this booster, and then you just go towards the finish. Seems very basic. But I then saw on a virtual stream that there's a hidden path here, which you can take. And that's not the only thing. It was really, really crazy to see what other people found. Like, maybe if I had Cam 7, I had maybe spotted something. Like, this is one thing. Another thing, which people have found is... Let me see if I can actually do this. I need to be... Yeah, not like this. Can't really do this properly, but there's a booster hidden here. Can maybe see this if I cam 7 a little bit. It's just a little bit of a yellow glow. Where's... Yeah. Yep. Down here, there's a booster hidden. So you can't do something like go, like, if you're a good driver, not like me, you can basically go in this gap here, take this booster, and then you can also jump. Well, let me try and show that. Yeah, still not making that great. You can go down here, for example, and then have very good angle for this one. And then in the end, you also can't really show that now, but you, or maybe I can. You can basically jump under this beam. Just need to avoid these trees and this concrete thingy. It's kind of difficult for me to show this properly, but maybe 100% sure that people in the front did this. So let me actually check the world record on this, because I'm really curious. So what actually was the fastest path? Okay, seems like it was the booster path, which is kind of ridiculous because, I mean, it's the least obvious one. But then I think in the end, oh, not even taking the booster. Wow, and that's faster. And you could see just jumping under the beam, avoiding the trees and the concrete thing sticking out near the finish. And that's the fastest thing. But yeah, still really creative, but I did not expect this for a map 1 at all. So, yeah. Very interesting for sure, but I did not spot any of this. Like, I maybe could have found this end thing, but I probably wouldn't have been able to drive it. Maybe you would have seen with Cam 7ing the first part that I showed you towards the left, but the booster, probably not. But yeah, that was just the thing here for the last week's tracks. I already showed my record on map 2, which I was kind of proud of. Let me actually also check the pathfinding one, because I feel like I did also, once again, not really find the best path at all. So let me check out what people did here. So, okay, interesting, this path. And then I think there's reactor boost here. Oh god. Really? Like, how... who can control this? Okay, this is already a very precise jump. And then you need to basically flip out to still hit the ring, the CP ring, and then be able to fly towards the finish. Like, how? How long did these people grind for this, I wonder? Like, here, like, where? How do you know when to drop out there? To flip out there? That's crazy. Actually, let me check if the other people did that as well. Probably, right? Yeah. Pretty much everyone doing that, I think. Just the fastest path, I guess. Anyone doing something else? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, this map, I mean, it had a lot of different paths that you could already see. I was just doing like the normal one. I didn't even see that you can cut this loop. I just drove it normally, but you can just flip out here or jump out here, water bounce, and then go either there or even here, and then either do the whole bobsleigh, go to that finish, or jump or flip out of the bobsleigh, do this finish. There was this whole section. I mean, I did try this path here, which was just a little bit slow. I'm not sure if this is anything, but yeah, just a lot of different things that you could do here. Yeah, efficiency. Apparently people can control that. I have no clue. I really have no clue. Was there anything else interesting here? I mean, this one was also a little bit ridiculous. With the rally car reactor on plastic. There's probably some kind of reactor flight at the end, I would assume. Okay, none here at least. Okay. Backwards for reactor up. What? Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, I think going backwards here for reactor up, but then how do you like plastic bounce on the top part there, and then you have so much speed. Crazy. Crazy what people are able to find and control. I like have no words for this. Actually, let me check if second place did the same thing. Was quite far behind, 0.3 about. Yeah, kind of doing the same thing it looks like, but yeah, just a little bit slower here. But yeah, apparently, and then the roof slide at the end. Okay. Interesting. It's probably really difficult to get this. Okay. Yeah, Trackmania players keep surprising. And someone had said there was another path. You probably mean on... you mean on this, or maybe on the pathfinding map we were just on? Yeah, probably there were more different paths. Like, I barely touched the surface in my discovery, and I think there's still things that I didn't touch now. But yeah. So let me actually quickly check once again how everything is running, if everything is still running. So I think we were quite good over this live stream section. Looks like my PC and my internet connection did hold up. Yeah, looks actually good. So I'm happy. So was about like, how long did we stream now? Like 1.5 hours, something? Probably close to that. Yeah, I really enjoyed my time. Was a lot of fun. Not only doing the weekly shorts discovery, but also the under 10 seconds and just chatting with you. Always awesome to see. Awesome to see people turn up in YouTube chat, and also greetings to catch up in Twitch chat. Nice to have you all here. But I think I'll call it for today. I will probably be live. Well, I see. I will try to get another live stream in during the week. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to. Always lots of other things to do during the week, but maybe then next weekend, if I can, I will for sure do weekly shorts discovery once again on stream. It's really fun. And maybe we can also do some other stuff, like the under 10 seconds, or maybe even something else. If you have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, thanks a lot for joining, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching.